Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the union of Sarah Thornton and Fred Kaufman. We plan on giving you a good show today, and we're pleased as punch you could make it. I've officiated quite a few weddings, so at this point you can pretty much consider me an expert. Now real quick, I want to make sure nobody objects. Great, thanks. Before we get started, I want to have a moment of silence for those of our friends and family that couldn't be here today and are watching over this union. Thank you. To start, I want to recite a poem. This is a poem by a world-renowned artist, an artist and poet that has been nominated for multiple Grammy Awards, as well as receiving multiple Musician of the Year and World's Best Musician Awards. He is known as Ja Rule. Since we met, it's been you and I, a tear for a tear, an eye for an eye, and that you know that my heart is gonna cry if you leave me lonely, because you're not just my love, you're my homie. Thank you. Now first I'm going to tell you a little story about how I personally got to stand where I am today. We were sitting around the fire after dinner, just enjoying the evening, Sarah, Fred, Chris, Mike, and I, when Sarah was talking about their upcoming wedding and about me being one of her bridesmaids. I told her I can't be in your wedding because I want to officiate it. To say that the look on Sarah's face went from happy to full-on rage was an understatement. She said, "You want to do what to my fiancé?" She was angry. Confused, the rest of us glanced between each other, back to Sarah, back to each other. I sort of stammered out. I was like, "Well, I want to marry you guys, I want to officiate your wedding." And she said, "Oh, okay." She just kind of laughed and she said, I thought you said something else." She couldn't place the word at the time. We just laughed about it and carried on. The next day as I'm walking into work, Sarah grabs me and she says, "Consummate, I thought you said you wanted to consummate with me." I said, "Absolutely not." We chuckle about it to this day, despite Sarah's protest. Now for the story of how you all got where you're at today. It's a relatively complicated story, and I won't bore you with the details, but let's just say that these two were destined to be together. As I sit here writing these vows for Sarah and Fred, I was reminded of a song called "Bless the Broken Road." I say that because Sarah and Fred didn't meet till later in life, and they had both experienced a bit, good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. In spite of the bad experiences, they still managed to make their way to each other, and here we stand today to celebrate their love. Sarah and Fred love each other so much they actually enjoy spending their time together, which is something to cherish for sure. When I think about love, I'm reminded of a meme. It goes along the lines of, "Love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably crap." Their love is not forced or crap. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say "I love you" at least once a day. It is accepting that sometimes we might go to sleep angry, but we can still find a common ground. It is standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right person, it's being the right partner. Sarah and Fred have declined to write their own vows today and instead bestowed me with the honor of writing their vows. Lucky them. Sarah, please repeat after me. I, Sarah Thornton,
I, Sarah Thornton,
vow to not keep score
I vow to not keep score,
even if I am always winning.
even if I'm always winning.
I vow not to choke you every morning
I vow not to choke you every morning
when you leave the toothpaste out.
when you leave the toothpaste out. Every morning.
I vow the best parts of me will always fit perfectly
I vow the best parts of me will always fit perfectly
with the best parts of you.
with the best parts of you.
I vow to make you steak sandwiches,
I vow to make you steak sandwiches,
even if it is because you're hungover.
even if it's because you're hungover.
I vow not to spend all our money at Bath and Body Works,
I vow not to spend all our money at Bath and Body Works,
even though I really love that store.
even though I really love that store.
I vow to lend you strength and confidence
I vow to lend you strength and confidence
to reach all your dreams.
to reach all of your dreams.
I promise you will always be
I promise that you will always be
the peanut butter to my jelly.
peanut butter to my jelly.
I vow to love you always,
I vow to love you always,
even when you're cranky.
even when you're cranky.
I vow to respect your children
I vow to respect your children
and treat them as if they were my own.
and to treat them as if they were my own.
I vow to love and honor you, but not obey.
I vow to love and honor you, but not obey.
Because that's just creepy.
Because that is just creepy.
I vow to stay married to you,
I vow to stay married to you,
even though you always leave your clothes lying around.
even though you always leave your clothes laying around.
I vow to say I love you even if we fight,
I vow to say I love you even if we fight.
because you should always know how much you mean to me.
Because you should always know how much you mean to me.
I vow to always support your goals,
I vow to always support your goals,
even if they scare the crap out of me.
even if they scare the crap out of me.
I vow to comfort you when the 49ers lose
I vow to comfort you when the 49ers lose
and drink beer with you when they win.
and drink beer with you when they win.
Fred, you are the love of my life and I choose you.
Fred, you are the love of my life, and I choose you.
Thank you, Sarah. Fred. Please repeat after me. I, Fred Kaufman,
I, Fred Kaufman,
vow to protect you from all spiders,
vow to protect you from all spiders,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I vow to open jars for you and pretend that you loosened it,
I vow to open jars for you and pretend that you loosened it.
even though we both know it was my manly muscles that opened it.
Even though we both know it was my manly muscle.
I vow that the best parts of me will always fit perfectly
I vow that the best parts of me will always fit perfectly
with the best parts of you.
with the best parts of you.
I vow to let you have
I vow to let you have
the last taco always.
the last will always.
I vow to be responsible for dressing myself
I vow to be responsible for dressing myself
at least 98% of the time.
98% of the time.
I vow to lend you strength and confidence
I vow to lend you strength and confidence
to reach all your dreams.
to reach all your needs.
James needs. I promise you will always be
I promise you will always be
the wasabi to my sushi.
the wasabi to my sushi.
I vow to make you laugh at least 5 times a day,
I vow to make you laugh at least 5 times a day.
even if it means I have to shoot a hole in the camper in order to do so.
Even if it means I have to shoot a hole in the camper to do so.
I vow to respect your children
I vow to respect your children
and treat them as if they were my own.
and treat them as if they were my own.
I vow that if we take a trip on the North Fork,
I vow that if we take a trip on the North Fork,
break the car and roll a four-wheeler,
break the car and roll a four-wheeler,
and miss work on Monday,
and miss work on Monday,
we will still have fun.
we will definitely have fun.
I vow to almost always take you with me
I vow to almost always take you with me
when I go fishing.
when I go fishing.
I vow to say I love you even when we fight,
I vow to say I love you even when we fight,
because you should always know how much you mean to me.
because you should always know how much you mean to me.
I vow to always unclog the drain,
I vow to always unclog the drain,
even though you have more hair. I vow not to spend all of our money in North 40,
I vow not to spend all of our money in North 40,
even though I really love that store.
even though I really love that store.
Sarah, you are the love of my life and I choose you.
Sarah, you are the love of my life, and I do choose you.
Thank you, Fred. Do we have the rings? Sarah. Sarah, please place the ring on Fred's ring finger and repeat the phrase, "With this ring I thee wed."
With this ring, I thee wed.
Sarah, do you always promise to love, cherish, and respect Fred as your equal and partner going forward through all endeavors?
I do.
Thank you, Sarah. Fred, please place the ring on Sarah's ring finger and repeat the phrase, "With this ring I thee wed."
With this ring, I be wed.
Fred, do you always promise to love, cherish, and respect Sarah as your equal and partner going forward forever through all endeavors?
I do.
Thank you, Fred. Sarah and Fred, to make your relationship work will take love. This is the core of your marriage and why you are here today. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take faith to go forward together without knowing what the future will bring. It will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. I trust that you are both willing and able to give what it takes to make a successful marriage. By the power vested in me by the state of Washington and universeministries.com, I now pronounce you man and wife. You make this the bride. I give you Mr. and Mrs. Fred Kaufman.